Hey, what is up YouTube? Back with another video. So I wanted to create a video that I've done 2 years ago called Retro Art Review. And I've done this 2 years ago about retro box art, VHS box art, as well as video game box art as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over as quickly as possible, and I wanted to do it the fast way without even talking fast, because you know I stutter when I do that, so don't even mind that. So kicking things off with a bang, we're gonna start with Day of the Dumpster, the original 5 VHS 93 box art of the Mighty Morphin Rangers. So Day of the Dumpster, I love the box art. I love how they made Jason look like Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Terminator franchise, and having him morph into a Ranger and then to his Dinozord, and him fighting Goldar and his Tyrannosaurus on the side. And the colors of it looks fantastic. The shiny chrome with the sword and Goldar just looks fantastic. Classic box art has always been the best in my opinion. High five. I love the colors. I love the yellow and gold, how it mixed well together with the white on top to see which light source it's coming from. Then you have Trini morphing into her Ranger form and then to her Zord, which is excellent by all means. Food Fight, which is by far one of my favorite episodes from season 1. Billy being one of my favorite Power Rangers of all time because his color sprite on his helmet looks fantastic. The dark blue, the middle blue, and the light blue mix well together, as well as Billy morphing into his Ranger and then to his Zord. But for some reason, they made him look cross-sided with the glasses on the side. But it is what it is. Next we have Happy Birthday Zach. One of my favorite episodes from season 1, Zach being my second favorite Ranger. Shout out to Walter Jones. The box art of him morphing into a Ranger and then to his Zord looks excellent as always. The black and purple mix well together. Him fighting the Nasty Knight looks fantastic. Last we have No Clowning Around. Now this box art looks fine, but it's okay in my opinion. Kimberly smiling while morphing into her Ranger form and then to her Zord. I just thought she looked kind of creepy when I first saw her when I was young, but I didn't really care. I mean, it's Kimberly. I mean, retro box art style. We're done with the Mighty Morphin. Let's get into the retro video games, which is Streets of Rage, aka Bare Knuckle. So, Bare Knuckle 1, Japanese box art, hands down, takes the spot because of its colors. You know, the details, the colors, them fighting the foot soldiers on the bottom of the, looking like they're on fire. You got Axel, Adam, and Blaze. Blaze is one of my favorite characters, so shout outs to her. But everything else about this box art looks fantastic, and I highly recommend you guys just give it a look. You're gonna love it. Bare Knuckle, well, American version of that game is good, but nothing can beat the Japanese version. Bare Knuckle 2, the Japanese version once again. The Japanese version, it easily wins because of his colors, because of his detail, and they got Axel look like Jean-Claude Van Damme for his inspiration. It makes sense because the face model, it looks just like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now, unless he, or should I say they, would have to start a Bare Knuckle movie series in the 90s. Although there is one movie called Streets of Rage, but it's nothing like from the game. It's just some female martial artist. Bummer. The American version of Streets of Rage 2, I'm not feeling it, because they could have easily studied the game and how it looked in the video game and created something that looks totally different, well totally different from the Japanese box art, in my honest opinion. So the Streets of Rage 2 box art, I don't like it. Bare Knuckle 3. I like Bare Knuckle 3 because the box art looks awesome as always. The colors, the shiny chromes, the sparkle, everything just looks good, and I just love it. For the Streets of Rage 3 box art in the US, it looks terrible. Axel looks like Gordon Ramsay when he's pissed off at his chefs for cooking raw meat. Like, you know how he gets on the show, but he kind of looks like that. And the orange flames coming out of his forearm just looks silly, and I don't like it. The only character that looks good, in my opinion, was Blaze. But everyone else just looks a hot mess. Well, last but not least, we're gonna do a little bit of TMNT, the Hyperstone Heist, and the Turtles of Time. So the Turtles of Time box art, shout out to Tom the Voice, who's the main artist who did the older Konami box art back in the day. But Hyperstone Heist and Turtles of Time are one of my favorite ones when it comes to the box art. The Japanese version, Return of the Shredder. The Japanese version of the Hyperstone Heist, it looks really epic. them fighting the foot soldiers. Looks like they're on fire. The Shredder, he looking like he about to take over Manhattan and stuff, which is great. I love the colors. I love everything about it. It just looks great by all means. The Hyperstone Heist version, I love the Hyperstone Heist version because Tom the Boys, like, the guy is the amazing artist. The dark gray mixed with blue and yellow, looking like the tower, the Manhattan. It looks great. Then you get the Brooklyn background. I love it. The Turtles of Time box art, classic. It's just an online classic like always. So that was my retro box art review. I wanted to recreate that I did 2 years ago, but I think I might have stumbled a little bit when I talk too fast, when I stutter. But y'all, please forgive me for that. But we're just getting started. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. Instagram and Twitter, don't forget to hit me up on there. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.